Hello and good morning, Mimi makers. It is another wonderful Thursday to look at some beautiful fabrics and yarns and inspirations. I have lots of that for you today, so I do hope that some of you will have some time to hop onto this live stream with me. Do send me a little comment or a thumbs up or something, an emoji, so that I know that you're here. My screen display looks different today, so I'm not really sure that I can see the things that I can usually see. So if somebody, let me see, if somebody can send me an emoji or something so that I can see if it's even working. I don't know if anybody's even here. It's usually showing me that people are here, and for some reason I can't, like that little emoji is gone. Let me see. Let's see if I click on here. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I am not sure what's happening here. Oh well, I do hope that this is working for everybody. If something seems off, please just let me know. Just type it in the comments. Seems like they changed my layout here, so but we're gonna work with it. We can make this work. I have lots of things for the Sewist in it. So there are people here. I can see 2 comments already, but I can't see that people are here. Like usually it gives me a little counter so that I can see that people are there, but it seems like that display is gone. So I'm just going to trust that you're going to enjoy this with me, but feel free to comment or send me a little emoji so that I kind of know where I need to help out. Anyhow, we do have lots of great things. I have some things for the knitters. I have some things for the sews. Oh, my mom made it. Hallo Mama, schön, dass du da bist. So let's dive right into it. Since the knitters didn't get anything last week, I do have some special things for all of the knitters, crocheters. Number one, our summer sale for our summer knitting. There's some crochet patterns in there. So the bundles are on sale, and you can find them if you go to the knitting section, and then it's the first sub menu item. With the sale bundles, you're going to get 20% off until the end of August on all of the bundles in that category. And they are absolutely fantastic. Definitely make use of that great offer. There are some new ones, though, because Lana Grossa is releasing the fall winter patterns as we speak. Not all of the new yarns have arrived yet, but there are some that I'm super excited about. And I am going to start with one of my favorite yarns is the Eco Puno. And I saw this pattern and I'm like, this is what I was talking about last week. It's the chunky cropped sweater that you can wear with your dresses or skirts and things that you've made, your high-waisted pants. So this is a really great piece for layering. And this one is made with the Eco Puno yarn, which is a blend of cotton, merino, and baby alpaca. So it's really, really soft. I absolutely love it. And this one in particular is knitted with 2 strands held together. So you get to mix and match some of the colors. I have brought a couple of them for you because there's just so many. So you can go with something really classic and do like a dark gray and a light gray. These ones are color 45 and 56. Then you could do 2 pinks together, a darker pink and a lighter pink. These ones are color 82 and color 48. You can, of course, do like a very classic thing that I really like is a light gray and a light pink. And I'm going to take pictures of these so they're better to see. So this one would be the color 48 pink and color 45 gray held together. I'm also really loving this. Like this is like a light aqua and a dark teal, like a petrol color. So this one is the color 12 and this is color 77. I think this would absolutely look gorgeous together. I grabbed the red because I think the red would look fantastic with the light pink as well. I mean, I really love that that combo together. So this is red number 100 and the pink number 48. But of course, you could do also the red and the gray, the red and the darker pink. Ooh, I really like this. This would be super fun. Then like blues together. And then of course, all of these you could also just mix with a white, like the beige with the white, the red with the white. Oh, that's very Canadian. Like anything really mixes with the white as well. So these were just a couple of them that I wanted to show you. And this actually has a high cotton content. So it's 72% cotton, 17% merino, or 11% baby alpaca. So for people that are sensitive, this is a really, really great yarn because this has maximum softness. I do have some knitted up samples on what it feels like with a single strand knitted up and double strand. I have some swatches at the shop. So if you are in the area, do feel free to give them a little touch. So that's the Eco Puno 2 strands held together coming tomorrow. So that's design 16 from the Classici 27. Then we're moving on to some chunkier yarns. And again, I just brought a couple of the colors of the Cool Merino Big, which is available either in these variegated colors. There's a total of 8 of them. I just brought 4. And then there's a whole bunch of the solids. And both of those are absolutely fantastic. It is a chainette yarn, as you can see, which is really, really cool. And it knits up so nicely. So this one has 90% merino and 10% polyamide. So the polyamide is not touching your body. It's it is the structure of the chainette yarn that's inside that chain, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Some of you might remember that Hisai knitted up a sweater last year out of, I want to say it was this one, and it is absolutely fantastic. If I haven't posted it yet, I absolutely will, to make sure that you can see what it looks like. And again, they have knocked it out of the park with these patterns. This one, absolutely gorgeous. A turtleneck with, and I'm just gonna see at the well, it's not really a bat wing, but it is like a wide sleeve, slightly cropped, which you can absolutely just lengthen if you wanted to. And this is really, really gorgeous with all of these details. And so this one is knitted with the with a solid color, but you could also knit it with the variegated, and you would use a size 6mm and 8mm needle to knit this. Next up, again, something that I talked about last week, mark my words, is this vest. This really nice chunky vest, and that's going to knit up in no time just because it is such a beautiful chunky yarn. So this one's actually knitted with this beautiful light blue color 208, and this over top of a shirt or a dress, or really anything that that you just want to winterize. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be so fantastic. I'm so excited. I'm having such a hard time choosing which one I'm going to knit up next. So again, this is they call it a slip over Cool Merino Big, and all of these colors are gonna be absolutely fantastic with it. Nice crisp white shirt, amazing. Next up, we'll stick with the Cool Merino Big. Is this fantastic sweater? This is a dropped shoulder sweater, and it has just like this little detail. Can you see that? It has like this little X here, and it's a beautiful boat neck. And this one really shows off how nice this yarn looks when it's knitted up. And it's actually this top one that they've used for this. And in the description of the pattern, I have also mentioned the color number that is used for the sweaters in the picture. If you can't find it, feel free to contact me. So this one, again, super nice and cozy, so soft. Design 32, lookbook 17, also Cool Merino Big. And then we have one for the guys. I mean, could be a unisex as well, but it is for the men's for sure. And I think this is a really cozy, also timeless, super timeless cardigan. And I love this one. Also done with the cool merino big. I think this one is done with this color. But there's also some nice dark blues, blacks, grays, so many beautiful colors of these ones. So these are the new patterns for tomorrow. And as you know, for 1 week, you can get them at a special price. The patterns will stay in the Mimi shop past that time, but for the first week when we release these pattern and yarn bundles, there is a special price for the next week to grab those. Also, I did notice that for the people that were participating in the Summer Sock Knitting Club, I did forget to announce the winner of the next $10 Mimi gift card. And I promise I will do that today. I was supposed to do that last week. And there will be one more chance coming up to win another Mimi store credit. If you are not part of our knitting group yet, definitely head there right after this video, not right now. The link is in the description of this video where you can find our knitting group to join in on the fun. But now I'm getting to the beautiful fabrics that we have for this week. And I'm going to dive right in with something that, I mean, it's going to be fun all year round, but it was giving me back to school vibes. And I do think that my kiddos are going to be excited about this one. There's 2 colors of this, and it's also the only jerseys that we have this week, is these beautiful crayons. There's all these colors of the crayons, and I think this will be fun color blocked in a t-shirt or on its own. It'll be really fun as a dress. And I do also think that it would be fun for some teachers out there, like very, what's the name of the teacher in the Magic School Bus? You know, that, now I forgot what her name is, but the teacher from the Magic School Bus. Like it, I think that was, oh, I think we're getting some bot comments that I will delete later on. I apologize for that. That is, gotta love Facebook for that. So we'll have to get rid of those later on. So anyway, so this one must have for back to school right here. And then there's another color of this same fabric, which is like the black background with all the crayons. And I did find 4 perfect solid color matches for you, which I will put in the newsletter. And they're also connected in the product. So if you go to the individual product page and you scroll down, you'll see 4 solid colors that are perfect matches for this one if you're looking for a mix and match poppy solid with these ones. And I'm just going to show one more time. I'll show how stretchy this is. Super stretchy. Really stretchy jersey fabric. Absolutely gorgeous. And now we're moving on to the heavier fabrics because, you know, this morning in Ottawa is 12 degrees. So got to layer a little bit in the morning. And I'm going to continue with the florals because I feel like it's great for the in-between seasons. So we have the French terry, but with an absolutely gorgeous floral pattern. And this one has some rich purples, really nice fuchsia pinks, and some other beautiful colors on there. So you can really pull out some of your favorites in there. And my camera doesn't show the beautiful green that's in there. I don't know if you can see this. You might have to look at the picture later on. But these leaves here, yeah, they just show up as gray on this camera. But this is a really, really nice, almost a chartreuse, really nice green. So you could combine this with like a hint of green, let's say like an elastic piping with a green on a raglan sweater, just to kind of give it that little bit of extra. Or if you did a hoodie, you could choose the lining to be in the green again, just to balance off all of the other warm tones that are in this gorgeous fabric. So that would be my personal favorite to do that. And as you know, French terry doesn't have as much stretch as jersey, but it's perfect for those for the cardigans, hoodies, sweater dresses, all those things. So it's about 30 to 40% each way in stretch, and absolutely gorgeous. So that is number one of the French terry florals. Then I have another one in a purple, and this one is actually a brushed, yeah, it's a brushed sweat, so brushed French terry, and also really beautiful colorways. So we have these lilacs and lavenders in there, almost like a periwinkle. And then these beautiful dark peach and apricot colors, which I think are a really great combination because it balances out the cool tones with these brighter tones. And again, absolutely great for mixing and matching. Like you could do this as the sweater and then do like a lining or a piping in the orange, or vice versa. You could also pull out the other colors. If you're doing a jogger and sweater set, you could do the joggers in a solid, or you could do it all in flowers. There's so many combinations that I can think of that would be absolutely fantastic with this. Next floral is this beauty, and there's two colorways of this one. So same design, slightly different colors. So this one has a little bit more of this emerald green in there, and you can really see how intense it makes those colors. So these beautiful emerald greens in the leaves, and then we have like pinks and fuchsias in some of the flowers, and then we have these beautiful oranges and apricots in the others, and then the white ones sprinkled throughout. And you can really see the movement and the liveliness in these flowers. And I love the scale of this print. And I love this on little people, on adults, on really anyone. For little people, I love when large prints are put on small items. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you just like fussy cut where you really want the florals to be. So this is an absolutely gorgeous one. Would make a really nice wrap dress too. There are some knit dress patterns that this would be absolutely fantastic with. Absolutely love it. And then the other colorway of this is slightly more muted, I want to say. A little bit more romantic look, still like a lot of movement, but you can see, and this looks very gray in this camera. I promise it's actually not that gray. There are these leaves are more of a like a foresty green, like a moss green, even though it shows up as gray here because the camera clearly doesn't know colors that well. Beautiful moss green, and then these pastel blush flowers, and I promise I tried my best to get these colors to come out in the pictures as true as possible. But there's like some really nice blush. So these are not actually white, even though it looks white here. They're a like a ballet blush pink. And then we have these ones are more reddish pink, and then we have the apricot ones as well again. And same thing, I think this would be beautiful in a dress or wrap dress or anything where you want to show off that movement of these florals. Absolutely gorgeous. And this will also be great for layering, like if you want to make a boxy sweater, like the Closet Core Mile End would be a really nice sweater if you're looking for something boxy to wear over top of like another dress, or with high-waisted jeans, or to layer with a blouse, like your crisp white blouse that you should also be sewing this year. And there's some really great patterns by Atelier Skermit. And the assembly line that I could recommend for you. But so anyways, if you're looking for something for like a layering look, the Mile End by Closet Core, which is one of the patterns that we have, or the what is the hoodie by Chalk and Notch? There's one hoodie by Chalk and Notch which would be really nice as well. Forgot the name of it, but it is under Chalk and Notch. You'll be able to find it. Next up, I have one soft sweat this week. One lonely soft sweat, but we always love soft sweat. And I love this one because it has, I love this grayish color. The grayish color is always a great one. Also doesn't show off the dirt too well, which is great. Hides these things when you make something for kiddos. And then it has all of these crocodiles on there, and they're so fun. And when it's colored like this, I find it's really nice to color block or make coordinating items in the colors you find in there. So you could make some yellow shorts or like a yellow lining on your hoodie, or you could pull out the green or the blue. You get the idea. And the soft sweat, if you're unfamiliar with the soft sweat, if you had not, oh my goodness, I'm having like wardrobe malfunction today. Apologize for that. The soft sweat is not only brushed on the inside, it's incredibly soft, but the soft sweat is also micro brushed on the outside. You can't see it, like it's not a visual high pile brush, but there's like a micro brushing, which makes it extra, extra soft, and it stays like that. Like my kids prefer this in the cooler days so much more over anything else, just because they have some sensory issues. And I even make their pajama pants and pajamas out of this for the winter when it's cooler. Really, really like that. And again, about 30% stretch for this one, and it's super, super gorgeous and soft. So now I have a couple more French terries, which again are super fun. Oh, I wanted to show you this picture, because, you know, it's always cuter when you see it. I know that this is a different colorway, but, you know, to be honest, we probably didn't necessarily want the white one anyways, because you see every little stain on the white, even though I do love the look of the white. But this is what the crocodiles look like sewn up. Next up, polka dots, because we all love polka dots. And I've been seeing them more and more. And these are giant polka dots. I want to say this is like a crocus. It's not really a pink, but it's also not a purple. It's like an in-between color here, and then it has these big purple dots on it, and I am here for it. Absolutely love it. Again, a dress, boxy sweater, really anything. A skirt would be absolutely gorgeous out of this. So this one is a cozy French terry, also releasing tomorrow. And now I have two more prints that can actually go together. They are from the same collection. So the first one is these hearts. And now let me see if this is brushed or not. Not brushed. Regular French terry, regularly extra, super mega beautiful. So it is, I would say this is a midnight blue, like a super dark navy, unless, you know, I'm blind, because when the blue becomes really dark, I have a hard time telling whether it is a blue or a black. Let me actually hold it next to the black. It's hard to say. Could be a really dark blue, could be almost black. I'm going to go with it's really dark blue. And then you have these heart outlines that can you see that it's like almost a watercolor? I should, like, why is this so bright? Maybe if I do it like this or like this. So bright, it gets washed out. There's some beautiful pinks and purples in there. And then there's these little accents, like these little dots that are a printed glitter effect. Like it's not a real glitter, but it really does make it sparkle a little bit. So this is an all over, really, you can really see the movement in this design. And it is the coordinating print to the butterflies. That's why these are called I think they're called butterfly hearts. I don't know if that's what I also called it online. I should have called it that. So then there's the butterflies also on this really dark navy. And look how gorgeous they are. The wings of these butterflies, they look like flower petals. I don't know if my camera doesn't want to focus on that. When you see it with the naked eye, and the camera doesn't wash it out so much because it keeps overcorrecting my lighting. I swear I've been trying to turn my lighting up, turn my lighting down, but the camera still keeps overcorrecting what I don't want to be overcorrected. So if you look at it with your actual eyes or in the pictures that I've taken, you can really see that the wings of the butterflies actually look like little flower petals. You can really see the veins in that, and then you have these little mini glitter hearts. Like the glitter here, the printed glitter are little hearts, and it is the same colors as this one. So you can mix and match these two together. And I did get extra of these two prints because I have a feeling that I'm not the only one that loves these two. So these are it for this week. Let me see. A lot of comments on that their kiddos will love the hearts and everything. So I'm really happy to hear that I'm not the only one that loves these. I will put in some pattern recommendations in the newsletter for these fabrics because I have a lot of visions, not enough time to make them all myself. So I'm hoping that somebody will maybe pick those up or create your own visions, of course, and then show them off so that we can all see them. We've also been busy listing some new accessories that came in. They're already listed, like some new prim accessories, more of the Varitool dice, more sizes of the eyelets and the snaps. Like there, I think we have almost all of them now. New closures, new buttons, things like that, which are not part of the Fabric Friday release, but they are in the system. They're in there. Just look at the new arrivals or come in the shop and browse. So thank you so much for watching with me. And if you're watching this recorded, thank you for watching it recorded and still commenting. And all of these beauties will be available for you tomorrow, Friday, August 9th, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will send out that newsletter so that you will not miss it. If you're not part of our newsletter yet, then go and subscribe right now. Was there anything else I needed to mention? I don't know. If I forgot it, I will put it in the newsletter because that's my fail-safe when I forget these things. So I'm hoping to see some of you in the shop one of these days. And happy sewing, happy knitting, happy crocheting, embroidering, whatever it is that you want to do right now. And I will see you next week. Bye.